everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. You reached Chris Loves Luxe, and today is my favorite kinds of video, and that is my Sephora recommendations video. And why are these my favorite kind of videos? Because that means the sale is coming and it's time to spend some money and get some items. So we're going to talk about what my recommendations are to you. And in this video, I'm not talking about my wish list, right? Because I don't have those products. I am talking about the things that I have, that I use, that I highly recommend to you. So there's a lot of products. We're going to talk skincare. It's not going to be anything new in my skincare, but I'm going to talk about it anyway because I get a lot of comments talking about, oh, your skin is so great, yada, yada, yada. So you want to know what I'm using? This is the perfect opportunity for you guys to try it. So I'm going to give you that. We're going to talk about the makeup, and then I have some fragrances. So I'm going to try my best to run through this and not take too long. But before I get into it, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Head over to IG and follow me at Chris Loves Luxe. Just something to note. This is my third video I'm filming, y'all. So you'll realize it because you're gonna see the same shirt in all the videos. But anyway, I wanted to make sure that I stopped and did this video first, drop this video first. The other two videos to talk about this makeup look will be coming in the subsequent days, right? But we're gonna talk about this right now. Okay. All right. So let's start off with the skincare. Let's get this out the way. Let me move this over. Okay. This is like right here, y'all. You guys have seen me talk about this before in my favorites and my hauls, etc. This is the Tacha Pure One Step Camelia Cleansing Oil. This is what I use to remove my makeup every day, right? I do have the Pharmacy Green Clean Balm. The reason I don't use that as much is because I have to dip my finger in it. I love the fact that this is a pump. It comes out. I keep this in my shower. I just pump it out. I take my makeup off right in the shower. Make sure it's really cleansed out. It gets all of that what's it called, mascara off, etc. I really, really love this product to the point where I have a backup already. I've been using this almost every day that I wear makeup. I use this, and I purchased this bottle October of 2020, and here we are in April, and I'm here. So now granted, I don't use it every day because I'm not wearing makeup every day. I probably may wear makeup 3-4 times a week. So yeah, I figure 3-4 times a week. I probably would have finished this bottle last month had I been wearing, or in February had I worn makeup every single day, right? But I love this. I love this. This is my ride or die. So I will be probably purchasing 2 more just because I have a backup. But with the way I've been filming lately, and my plan is to film quite often, you know, I'm getting my mojo back, you know, and settling in. So I'm going to get 2 more of these myself. All right. Once we get into after we've cleansed, because I double cleanse, I use this baby right here, which is the Tacha, the deep cleanse. The line that I use is the blue bottle. So this is for the combination really oily skin. I'm going to probably try the white bottle, which is for normal, just to see how much of a difference it may make, because I'm starting to get little dry patches, which may be my thinking. One, I'm dehydrated, not drinking enough water, but in addition to that, it may be starting to dry my face out a little bit. So I need to mix it up because I've been using the same products for every day for 6 months, 6-7 months, something like that. I do have a couple of other cleansers that I throw in the mix, but because I cleanse my face at least 2 times a day, sometimes 3 if I'm doing multiple looks. This right here, and I can't, it's right here right now. I've been using this since the same time I started that bottle. You don't need a lot of this to cleanse your face. It has little micro beads in it that you can feel it slightly exfoliating. I love the feel of this. I don't use it twice a day. I use it once a day, and I use a lighter cleanser in the morning, but this I use at night. Okay, and it is for normal to oily skin. Highly recommend it. Then I follow that, not every day, but like 3 times a week, with the rice polish. This is an exfoliator. This for normal to oily skin, and basically you pour a little of the mix, you drop a little water in there, rub it together, and it lightly exfoliates your skin. I do it for about 15-20 seconds, rinse it off. I love this as well. Again, not something I use daily because I don't want to dry out my skin, but definitely something that I recommend. Once that's done, okay, we're going to talk about moisturizers. This is not new. These are my backup bottles, so I do need more bottles because I'm on my backup supply right now. But at night, I use the water cream, right? This has become highly recommended across other influencers, etc. This is a great cream. I use it at night. It does not go on heavy, but it does moisturize my skin very well. I do use this after I use a couple of oils from Good Molecules, but that's not at Sephora. Sometimes I don't use the oils. I'll just use this. Either way, this is bomb. Highly recommend the water cream by Tacha. During the day, in the morning when I wake up, I go in with this baby right here, and I use this 1 to 2 pumps. It feels like the problem with this bottle is you can never tell where you're at. I can just tell by the weight that I'm probably around here. This one right here by More Pacific, it is the Essential Cream Fluid Moisturizer. It goes on so lightweight. Definitely oily skin friendly. Highly recommended. It is pricey. I know, y'all. This is $95, right? But during the Sephora sale, especially if you VIB Rouge, right, you're getting 20% off, right? So Rouge members get to shop starting on Friday the 9th for 20% off the following week, and I'll leave all the dates in the description box. Then VIB gets to start with a 15% off, and then the Beauty Insiders get 10% off. But either way, the sale totally ends on the 19th, so I don't care. Normally I do about 3 or 4 purchases during this time of the year. I'm trying to just make maybe 2 big ones, but this will be in one of my orders. Now, this baby right here is one of the essences that I use. This is the one I use most frequently. You do not need a lot, so I have the smaller version. This is by Fresh. It is the, you can't see it because of the clear bottle, the black tea kombucha. I never say that right. Facial treatment essence. I do enjoy it. Yes, what you see in there is supposed to be floating in there. It's not like it's other particles. But basically, I shake it up. I just go like this and just press it into my skin. It's very refreshing. I normally keep this in my beauty fridge in my bathroom. But this is a great essence. Okay, that's it for skincare, y'all. Not complicated. That's it. I'm thinking about getting into some other brands, but you know, I'm very particular about how I take care of my skin, and when it's working, it's working. I do have some breakouts happening right here, and I think it's because of my wig, so I probably will start to alter some things around. I don't know yet, but you'll see when I do my haul video what I decide to get. All right, with all that being said, let's get into this makeup. So let's start with primers, right? I have 3 primers here that I want to talk about for 3 different reasons. The one primer you guys are not, let me clean the bottle off, well, it's dirty, that you're not going to be surprised about is my Milk Hydrogrip. This is my ride or die. I don't use a lot. This has lasted me well over a year. I think the only reason though it lasted me a year is because of quarantine. I wasn't wearing makeup as much. I do already have a backup that's this size, so I don't need to buy another one. I also have a travel size that I keep in my purse just in case I spend the night somewhere and I need to apply makeup the next day. But this right here is, if you have oily skin and you struggle with keeping your oils at bay, honey, this right here That, and it won't move your makeup. Your makeup won't move around. That's why that's my ride or die. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other primers. This is the one I always go to, just to let you know. The next one is my eye primer. This is not gonna come any shock. This is the only thing by Hourglass that my ass is using right now. But anyway, the Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. I use this, I already have a backup, so I don't need another one, but I use very little of this, and you guys see this in almost every one of my videos. This is the only eye primer I use. I do have the Tom Ford primer. It was all right. I prefer this one, so this is the one I'm sticking with. This is the one I would recommend. Okay. Next up, this is kind of sad to bring up, but this is the time to buy it because it won't be available for that much longer. And this is the Becca Under Eye Anti-Aging Eye Primer. Anti-fatigue, not anti-aging, anti-fatigue under eye primer. I use this. I used it today because my under my eyes was looking hit, right? And it's still got a little wrinkleness going on, but this is dirty, y'all, so I apologize. But this is just a little balm. Tap it in underneath, let it set before you put any of your products on. This lasts a very long time, but I'm still going to buy 2 or 3 of them, only because, you know, Becca said they're going bye-bye as of September, I believe. And once you open it, you have a 12-month shelf life. I've had this for almost 12 months. Actually, yeah, it might be 12 months now. I think I purchased this February of last year. So I don't use it every day. If I did use it every day, it would have been gone. So I'm going to buy 2, maybe 3 more. But I do highly recommend that one as well. All right. So let's get into foundations. I've spoken about this foundation multiple times, multiple videos. I'm going to keep speaking about it, even though you may not see me use it on camera all the time because I'm always reviewing something. This one right here, this is the Estée Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation with SPF 45. This baby right here is everything to me. I already have 2 backups, so I don't need another one, right? But this is, my shade is 5N2 Amber Honey. This one is a winner, winner, winner. I love this foundation. Highly recommend it. Even though I am oily, I don't have problems with this. An SPF of 45 doesn't mean you skip your sunscreen, but it's great that it has an SPF of 45, and it is travel friendly because of this. This does get a little messy though. This piece right here, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that part gets messy, but I don't care about all that. This right here, it doesn't fit in my little one, but it fits in my second to my middle makeup bag. So if I'm really going away or anything, I could just drop this in here. This is perfect. Highly recommend it. Highly, 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 highly recommend. Next up is new to my collection. I did a video on this one. This is a great serum foundation by Lys. If you guys remember, I did a video and I had 2 foundation shades, so I wasn't sure which one. I ended up liking the best DN3, which is this foundation here by Lys, which is a Black owned clean makeup brand at Sephora. You're gonna see some other things from them in this video. Highly recommend it, and it's very, very economical, guys. I think it's $20, $22, something like. Either way, it ain't no Shade and Illuminate or La Mer or anything like that when it comes to price. Okay, you're talking, even if you needed 2 shades to mix, it's still gonna be cheaper than most of your other foundations, and it's really, really good. So I do recommend this. I highly recommend this. And look at this bottle. Look at it. I love it. It's giving you luxury without the price. Now, my next foundation, I just did a video on, and it just posted, but it is well worth me mentioning, and that is the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. This is going to be the bomb for this summer. Okay, first of all, I cannot get over the packaging. I've already showed you guys it fits in my smallest of makeup bags, which is perfect. I mean, this along with my next product, which is this one. This is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. I love this. This is great for setting makeup. It's great for finishing. And these two together, I haven't tried them together, but I can only imagine if you want to wear this, but you want to just put this on to set it, it's probably going to be bomb. But I can use this on its own, and it gives me coverage. Okay, this one I have in the shade 385. It looks a little beat up because it is, but these right here are winners. So I would definitely recommend the Eaze Dry Blurring Skin Tint, and I also would recommend the Soft Matte Powder Foundation by Fenty. And number 17 is the best fit for me. I tried 16 and 17. 17 is the best. I'm thinking I may get one more shade darker for when I am tan, because your girl is going somewhere, okay? And I'm gonna be walking outside and all kinds of other stuff. I will have a tan this year, so I know that I'm gonna need a slightly darker tint. All right, that's all for foundation. Nope, I'm lying. One more that I just did a video on as well. She's in her little satchel, and that is what I thought I would never be okay with as a stick foundation, but this one is by Westman Atelier in the shade 11. I did do a video recently on this shade right here. I am actually going to get one shade lighter for my under eye. I like the way my skin looked, y'all. I tried not to like it, but I loved it. After my video, as I was wearing it, I said, oh, hell no, I love this. So I am so happy I have it in my collection, and I finally bit the bullet and tried it. But now I need an extra shade for underneath my eyes because there is no concealer. So I need to do something about that and see how if I can just brighten underneath my eyes, how it will work. But I do recommend Westman Atelier foundation. Now let's get into concealers. I only have 2 concealers. I am not recommending anything by Pat McGrath through this Sephora sale because Pat McGrath is having her own sale, which actually is a lot better than the Sephora sale. So if you're looking for any Pat McGrath products, I have other recommendation videos or other videos. I have a plethora of Pat McGrath videos, at least 30 on my channel that you can go look at to see and test out and see, you know, look and see what you may like, right? But get all Pat from the Pat website. You cannot beat the 25 or the 30% off that she's offering. So go that route. Okay. Now that I've said that, this right here, these 2 foundations with same company, just 2 different shades, is by Dior. It is their Skin Correct foundation. I have 4N and 4.5N. 4.5N is my actual shade in the foundation. 4 is for brightening, right? I have this on today. I have a lot of it on today. I highly recommend this foundation. I am buying a backup of the 4N because I shook it up, but you can't tell, but I'm like right here. I do use this often. So it is nice. It's great coverage. I highly recommend this is not the first time I've recommended this, y'all. I highly recommend these concealers. Next up, I've recommended this before, I'm gonna recommend it again, is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. I have the shade 4.5 for brightening. 5.1 is my skin tone. This right here, it goes on smooth, it blends out smooth, it does not crease. I have not tried to use it for 24 hours like the bottle says, and you should not have your makeup on that long. But it does give you high coverage. I really like this concealer a lot, right? I don't need a backup. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't think I'm right here. So the bottle's here. I'm right. I might need a backup of 4.5. It's right here. You know, I may not get a backup this time because there'll be another Sephora sale probably around August, September. I can get another one then if I want to wait. I don't know. But I'm almost done with, halfway done with this one, but not this one because I barely use this one. This one is really for a spot concealing versus this is for brightening. Okay, now that we talked about that, let's talk about powders. All right, so let's talk about, I'm never going to not recommend this. If you haven't tried it, I don't know what you're waiting for. And this is the Airbrush Flawless Filter Foundation or Finish, Airbrush Flawless Finish Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. You can see I have, this is in the medium. You see I already have a dent in this one, and this is in the, that's in the shade medium. I think it may be called something else now because there's an extra shade added, but this is the second shade. Then this is the third. This is the only thing I've ever hit pan on as far as powder is concerned. Okay, I have backups of both already, so I don't need another one. And I have them in mini sizes inside of my my makeup bag. And just so you know, if you are looking for something to fit into your makeup bag that's small, you can always get these, right? I mean, they're really small, right? But they work. And to me, it makes more sense to carry this size than two of this size, especially since I use two shades. Just so you know. Just so you know. So you may want to get these in the smaller one or in the bigger one, but either way, you need these in your life. Okay, that under eye blur is everything, and then I use the darker one for all over. Okay, enough talking about that. Next up is this one. Is new to my collection. Have I used this on camera? I think I've used this on camera once. This is the Gucci Matte Natural Foundation. This is in the color 10. It finally came to the States, even though I got mine from Selfridges. It's in the States now. It's carried by Sephora. This is great finishing powder. I've set with it and everything. It's nice blurring effect. I like it. I don't particularly use it underneath my eyes. I have aging under eyes. I have to be careful. I didn't like, it was okay, but I have other ones that are just better. Let me just put it like that. But I do recommend this. This is great for setting and finishing. Trying to think of what else. Are we done with this? Okay, we're done with the powder. Let's get into bronzer, and I only have one. This is the only bronzer that I'm recommending because I've recommended all the other bronzers several times before, but this one is new to my collection, and you have seen me use it several times in my videos or even on IG when I'm posting what products I use for that makeup look, and that is the bronzer by Lys. I love the packaging. This one is No Limits matte bronzer in the color Strength, which is dark. And I honestly use it as a bronzer or a contour because the shade is cool tone, right? And I don't have it on right now. Y'all have something else on, but the way it just works with my skin, and I can go light-handed for a more bronze look, and I can go in and chisel out my cheeks if I wanted to with it, and it's cheaper, y'all. It's half the price of many of my other bronzers. Actually, a little more than half off of my other bronzers. So I do recommend this highly. Hopefully it'll stay in stock, unlike some of the other things that I'm going to recommend. I'm gonna jump right into blushes. These, I love the Lys blushes. The problem is they're a small company, and I won't call that a problem. The problem is it's not in stock. None of the colors are in stock at Sephora. I'm hoping that sometime during the sale, they will go back in stock. But in case they do, that's why they're on my list. Save them to your loves. So, and then get a notification of when it's back in stock. Click so that you get an email so you can jump in it, because it's also not in stock on the Lys website. So right now you just can't get it, right? But this shade right here is Self Love. That's the name of the shade. You can see that this is how I take mine out. I take a piece out with my spatula, and then I apply it that way instead of going all in. But you're gonna love it. I really hope that they restock, because I want all the other colors. And then we have this one, which is so pretty. And this one is Empower. I love the names. Just a teeny weeny bit. And then the, oh, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous, y'all. It really, really is. Okay. Next two blushes, you guys, there is no recommendations without Dior blushes. I wish Sephora had a wider selection, but they don't. They only have 5. I say get whatever colors you prefer. I have 2 of the 5. I have other Dior blushes from Dior directly, but these are the 2 colors that Sephora has in stock for right now on the website. This one here is Poison Matte, number 962. And this one is color 999, which I always keep covered, but I use. Look at that. They're beautiful. I love Dior blushes. First of all, I might do a blush ranking video. Let me know in the comments if you want me to rank. I have a lot of blushes, but if you want my top 5 blushes, I think I can bring it down to 5. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Next up is a new blush. I just reviewed when I reviewed the foundation by Westman Atelier. This is in the shade Doo Doo. I prefer Dodo because, you know, nobody wants something called Doo Doo on their face. But anyway, this color right here, I'm going to get a couple of other shades, y'all. It's already in my wish list, or in my cart, I should say. This right here, everything. I love this cream blush. Okay, highlighter. There's only one, and y'all already know which highlighter it is, right? It's this baby right here. This is I Need a Nude Glow by Natasha Denona. It is what I have on right now. This is my go-to. I don't need a backup because I'll never finish all this product, but it is everything. Still my number 1 highlighter. This is the one that you need in your collection, period. As my daughter would say, period, or whatever, that. All right, let's go to eyes, and then we'll hit fragrance, okay? So eyeshadows. I'm talking Dior again, okay? These are the quints. You can get any of the quints you want. This particular one I have on my eye, it is this baby right here, which is denim. That's what I'm wearing today. This is such a pretty blue. If you are into blues, this right here, this formula in the quints, this one right here is also in stock at Sephora. This is Mitza. I looked to see, they don't have all 13, 14 shades, or 14 quints. They only have, I think, 6 or 7 of them. These are the 2 that they have in stock that I personally have and can recommend. I do know the formula is consistent throughout all of those quints, the quints that look like this, okay? They all are of the same texture, formula, so you don't have to worry about the inconsistency that sometimes Dior can give you, right? Highly recommended. I think I'm gonna get a couple more shades. I'm not sure because I have so many. I have another 2, 4. There's another 5 up there on top of these 2. Not sure if I'm going to go ahead and actually buy more, but we'll see how I'm feeling come the 9th when it's time to click purchase. Next up, I did a review on this baby right here. I do enjoy this. How about I clean it off a little bit? This one is Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize by Charlotte Tilbury. I know some people were like, oh no, it's not going to come out on everybody, and that might be true. I think you can get over anybody with deeper skin tones. These would not be a problem. This one right here would be, and this one would be, but these aren't, and it'll be $60 instead of the $75, right? So if I'm doing my math right, yeah, $60 if you're Rouge. I think it's worth it, you know. I really do. So Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize. Excuse me, y'all. Let me drink some coffee. Next up is, I don't care that it is the springtime. People consider this a fall palette, but you can use this in the winter, I mean in the spring. Despite all of the yellows and oranges, I think the yellows and the oranges is what you can, and this blue is what you can wear, you know, anytime, honestly, any time of the year, any of it, in my opinion, because I will be using this in the summer. I love this palette. Excuse it, I know it's quite dirty, but this is the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. Y'all need to get this palette if you haven't done so already while it's 20% off. I don't know if you haven't, why you haven't, but you need to go ahead and bite the bullet and get that, okay? And then lastly, for eyeshadows is this baby right here. I just did a video, I think it was last week, on this palette, and I know the colors are not for everybody, but you know, I was able to make wearable looks, right? Nothing crazy fancy, but it wearable enough that you know, the average makeup wearer can use this palette. This palette is my everything from Natasha Denona. She bumped a lot of my other Natashas out of the way because I love the colors. I loved how all of them performed. The mattes, I could use a couple of other mattes in here, but I have every Natasha Denona palette. So in my mind, I could work it out to the point where I'm not going to get a backup during this sale. I will wait to see what she does for Black Friday because I'm not going to finish this pan, right? But this is backup worthy for me specifically. So I do recommend it. Now, there's a couple other things before we move into fragrance, because this video already over 30 minutes. There's only 2 eye products as far as mascara is concerned. Actually, 1 mascara and 1 primer. Talk about this all the time. This is the Diorshow Maximizer 3D Triple Volume Lash Primer, and this is what I use every day. I have non-existent lashes, y'all. As far as I'm concerned, they short, they stubby, okay? I put this on, and all of a sudden, now I'm gonna come up closer. You can see my lashes, right? Can you see it? This is well worth the cash. It is $29.50 before the 20% off if you're Rouge, right? I'm gonna probably get 2 backups because this is my backup. I've already opened it, started using it, and I use it almost every day. So yeah, your girl has to have backup. And then this is a new bottle for me, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag. This is my only one other than the Dark Star mascara by Pat McGrath that I will use. I have other ones I haven't touched. Like I don't particularly care for the Lancome one, so it's just been sitting there. I probably need to just get rid of it because I'm not going to use it. I don't like the Hourglass Unlocked, probably because I don't like Hourglass, but I don't like that one. So honestly, this is the only one, to the point where I have 3 backups behind me in for a whole video that I've hauled some other things, but I have 3 backups because, you know, this is the one thing, mascara you're going to use almost every day, right? And I use 2-3 coats, so I'm going to run through these. So I bought 3 backups already, so I don't need it for the Sephora sale, but honey, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. That's all the makeup, y'all. I'm just double checking. That is all the makeup. Really quick, I'm going to go through the fragrances and then wrap it up, okay? So let's start with Replica. This is Maison Magellan. I'm Margiela jacking names up, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The Replica line, right? These 3 travel sizes come in a set at Sephora. This one is Lazy Sunday Morning. This is Beach Walk, and this is Sailing Day. They all smell great, right? The 2 that I like the best is Sailing Day and Beach Walk. They are already in my cart. That's how much I love them. But to get these 3, and I want to say it was $60 some odd for 3 travel size before your discount. So I'm getting it for my daughter because these are all ages, men, women, whatever, you can wear it. Lazy Sunday Morning is so light. It's actually like, to me, a linen. This is like a little linen scent with a slight bit of cologne in there, just a little bit. It's very fresh smelling. I can see why they call it Lazy Sunday Morning, because this is something that's, you just get up, you could tell. I have to overspray this, like, seriously. You see that already? So that's the thing about, that's why I don't know if I want to buy a full bottle of it, because look how I have, and this is one use, y'all. That was one use. And that's what I had to do, and it didn't necessarily last me all day, but something to spray your sheets with, absolutely. But do I want to spend this kind of money for a larger bottle? Because a large bottle is $135, even after the discount, to spend $108 just to spray my sheets? I don't think so. But it's great just maybe to go to bed in, something like that. Yeah, okay. Then we have this one, Beach Walk. This is the coconut one. This smells like the beach. This is giving me beach vibes all day. You don't need a lot of it. You see, I didn't spray that much of it, but I didn't go anywhere. I think this is why I didn't spray this much of it at all. But this one was full bottle worthy, strictly because I said this is vacation in a bottle. I can definitely drop this in if I'm going to the shore, you know, or something like that. I can just drop this in my beach bag. Love it. This one though, Sailing Day. This is full bottle worthy. This does give me yacht vibes. It gives me catamaran vibes, like you in Cancun, you going on a catamaran. That's the vibe that this gives me. It's very different from Beach Walk. Beach Walk is just that. I'm having dinner on the beach. I'm going to drop Beach Walk on. This one, I'm going in a catamaran. I might go snorkeling or something like that. This is the one you're getting. But like I said, if you don't want to go full bottle, you can get all three plus your discount. Very much worth it. Next up, this baby right here, who I've shown a lot of love to. And this is Coco Mademoiselle, the Intense version. I have the regular one. I don't wear it as much as I wear this one. Yes, I love this one. I have so many perfumes. I don't need a backup of it, so I'm not going to get it. But I can see myself probably emptying this bottle, or being damn near empty by the end of the year. Right? So I don't know. I'm not going to run and get a backup now, although it did cross my mind, but that's not being financially responsible. So I'm not going to do it right now. But look at the dent that I've already put in it, and I have a lot of perfume, fragrances. Mademoiselle Intense, gotta love it. This one right here, by the time you see this video, I would have dropped my fragrance haul video. You would have saw that I finally purchased the full bottle of Rose Prick. It took me a minute. I had the decant from Royalty Scents. I played with it, and then I grew to love it, and I do recommend this. This is a nice take on Rose. Tom Ford did his thing. It took me a minute though, y'all. It took me a minute, but I do recommend it. And while it's 20% off, you're not always gonna get that, right? While it's 20% off, I would go ahead and drop them dollars. Tom Ford, Rose Prick. Last one, and then we're gonna move on. I wasn't gonna mention this in here, but I'm gonna mention it with the caveat, okay? This one right here, Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, is the beach in a bottle. This is really yacht, right? Beach Walk is the shore, right? That's the shore, you know, you got your flip-flops on and all of this. Beach Walk, Soleil Blanc is yacht vibes. That's yacht, trying to think of the last yacht party I was on. All white affair, yacht party type thing. That's what this is. This is big. I have this in a small version. I have this in the 1 ounce version for travel purposes. But I'm going to tell you this. If you choose to purchase this, I would say caution, because I got this size bottle from the cosmetic company store. I can't guarantee that it's going to be there again, right? Because I haven't seen it again, right? They rotate so much. But I want to let you know that this one I'm mentioning because if you don't want to risk it and you really want to take advantage of the sale, I would say don't get this big ass bottle, but get the smaller bottle, like the 1.7 ounce bottle, right? In the Soleil Blanc, because it is a banger. Doesn't last that long, okay? You're gonna get maybe 5-6 hours out of it. If you're really and truly going to the beach, you're gonna need a smaller bottle, which is why I have a little smaller bottle if I wanted to travel with it, or make yourself a decant, because it's not gonna last all day. But it is good. It is good, y'all. It is good. And definitely worth the money, but you know, it was twice as good because I got it 50% off, right? But again, if you don't want to take the risk, go ahead and get it now. Okay? All right, y'all. That's everything. I think, yes, that is everything. Look out, probably sometime next week, I'll be doing my haul video to show you guys what I got from Sephora. I'm excited because I am not getting that much makeup. I am really focusing on skincare and some fragrances that I know I won't get 20% off any other time. So I'm going to concentrate on those as well. Let me know in the comments, what are you getting? I want to know, because I might be missing out on something great and I just don't know. So let me know what you're getting, or are you not getting anything and deciding to skip the sale? Let me know that as well. Don't forget to like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Head over to IG and follow me at Chris Loves Luxe. And most importantly, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.